Welcome back to the channel. Today's case is a deeply disturbing and heartbreaking story involving family violence, warning signs, and a brutal crime that shocked a Florida community. Before we begin, please note that this video contains discussions of violence and murder. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Guilty as charged. That is the verdict for a Ukrainian man who murdered his adoptive parents in Sarasota County, stabbing them dozens of times each back in 2023. The jury in Dima Tower's trial handed down their verdict this afternoon following.
In August 2023, a violent crime unfolded inside a quiet Northport, Florida home. Jennifer and Robbie Tower were brutally murdered by their adoptive son, Dima Tower, in an attack that prosecutors described as prolonged and intentional.
And bang on our door and rang the doorbell, screaming, "I need help, I need help."
According to court records, the assault began in the couple's bedroom. Jennifer Tower managed to escape to a neighbor's house. Seeking help, however, Dima followed her, forced her back inside the home, and continued the attack until both victims were fatally wounded. Investigators later confirmed that the couple had been stabbed more than 140 times. After the killings, Dima fled the scene, leading police on a high-speed chase along Interstate 75. He eventually abandoned his vehicle and attempted to hide in a wooded area near Venice, Florida, where he was arrested. Jennifer and Robbie Tower adopted Dima from Ukraine when he was a teenager and raised him in Florida. Court records indicate the family experienced years of conflict, including previous police calls related to domestic disturbances. In earlier reports, the parents expressed fear for their safety. Authorities and advocates emphasize that this case reflects a combination of individual actions, untreated issues, and escalating violence, not adoption itself. Experts note that adoption can involve complex emotional challenges, and violence is not representative of adoptive families as a whole.
Countless.
I'm sorry?
Countless.
Countless times. Did he ever get out of bed?
Yeah.
And then what? Did you push him against the wall? Or did he fall?
Just bleeding out. Going around the house. Trying to fight me back.
Ran out. Did she go out the front door?
You?
Did you close the door behind her, or did you?
I told her to get back inside.
And she kept on?
No, she went back inside.
At one point, did she go to the neighbors?
Yeah, that's when she went out.
Was your dad at that point?
Yeah.
Did you go back out there to get her, or?
Yes.
And you yelled at her?
No, I said, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where was she at that point? Do you remember?
Neighbor's house.
In the driveway, front door, or what? Driveway.
Rage.
Rage has to come from somewhere, so
Yeah.
there has to be some reason. It's a lot of rage to keep bottled up.
Right?
Did your parents push you into the rage?
We wanted to look like family anymore.
They weren't family anymore?
Yeah.
Did they change?
We've been through so much shit.
Yeah.
Been arguing and going back and forth.
About what?
Family issues.
So have you had these thoughts for most of your life?
You know,
No.
just came up because of all the anger and all the. Yeah, I want to go back to the grind.
Yeah.
That's treason. It's treason that.
Did you ask them, did you say that to your parents that you were going to go back to Ukraine? Did they put up a fight with you or something?
No, it's not that.
No. when you were in the bedroom tonight?
Yep.
Did they start before you were in the car?
Yep.
So you start having the thoughts in the car, you go into the house, you go into your bedroom, you continue having the thoughts, and what happens with that thing?
How you know?
Yeah, but did something trigger it, or did you just say, I'm doing it?
I'm doing
So you go over to the kitchen and you get the knife out of the butcher block,
Yep.
and then you went right straight to your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pick your dad because you knew that you have to disable him first?
Yep.
And was mom sleeping in bed next to dad?
Yep. Sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Well, it's your story, so.
No, it's a pretty easy story.
During the trial in November 2025, Dima confessed to the stabbings. The defense did not argue innocence, but claimed the killings were not premeditated, asking the jury to consider manslaughter instead. After 3 days of testimony, the jury found him guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder and fleeing to elude law enforcement. At sentencing, a Sarasota County judge imposed 2 consecutive life sentences, citing the brutality of the crime and a lack of remorse. The courtroom grew tense when Dima interrupted the judge, while family members of the victims delivered emotional statements describing their grief and loss.
Maybe I can give a little bit of my personal background or something.
Mr. Tower, the way it's going to work the same with all witnesses. You need to listen to the question and then answer only the question that's been asked of you, okay?
Well, it's important that.
It may be important, but you need to follow the rules in a courtroom, okay? Please ask your next question.
Sure. Did you go to school here in Sarasota County?
The questions that you're asking me are very complicated, and cannot be simply answered. But I'm forced to simply answer the questions, which cannot, for no right reason, can be answered simply. These are not simple questions.
Do you need a moment, Mr. Tower?
Remember the jurors, let's take a break. Leave your notepads face down, writing information on top. Please don't discuss anything related to your jury.
We're talking with them about multiple times having thoughts of killing your parents.
Yeah, I only had those thoughts a couple times.
Okay. Did you ever have a plan in place to make that happen?
No, I did not.
Okay.
So you said you didn't think about killing your parents.
I did not plan on it.
Mr. Tower.
It was not premeditated.
Mr. Tower, what were you thinking about between the time you took that sharp knife, walked into your parents' bedroom, and started to stab your father in the dark?
I wasn't thinking anything.
You weren't thinking anything.
What is there to think?
When you were sitting out in your car before you went into the house on the night of August 31st, did you decide to kill your parents before you walked in?
Yes.
I don't have anything else. Thank you, Your Honor.
They had a love for the Ukrainian people. And so I was not completely surprised when Jen told me about Dima. She beamed. I can promise you that she could not have loved you more, Dima, than if she gave birth to you herself.
Dima, look at me.
No, sir, you do. Go ahead and direct your comments to me, okay?
I would like him to change his name while he's in jail. I don't want him to use my name anymore. I don't want him to be associated with us. And I just a lot of things I want to say to you, to him.
Take your
I
time.
don't believe you'd allow it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't think I could go any further.
Nobody want to be held accountable for their actions. And I'm being held accountable for the actions of grown men. So my apology is that I have to be responsible for what Oscar did to his children and what Phil did to his children. And how can I apologize for the mistreatment that Oscar, as a stepfather.
All right, I'm going to have the defendant removed from the stand. He's choosing not to give an apology. What else to say? You seem to be an evil spirit, an evil person.
Evil spirit because you're talking foolish.
Who doesn't seem to have any...
I'm full of remorse. I'm not showing it.
Cases like this remind us how important it is to recognize warning signs, take threats seriously, and ensure families have access to support before violence escalates. We extend our deepest condolences to the loved ones of Jennifer and Robbie Tower. Their lives mattered, and their story deserves to be told with respect. If you found this report informative, please consider liking the video, sharing it to help spread awareness,